Have you ever had one of those days where you wake up in one of the best moods ever? Like you are just super positive and hopeful for the day. In your planner, you got your to-do list of all the things you want to get done. You're excited because you're in this new chapter of your life where you're taking bold action and taking leaps of faith, right? So you wake up on 10, you got your coffee, and you're just ready to do the do. But as you start to mark things off of your to-do list, you could hear your inner critic creep up. She's starting to whisper things like, this isn't good enough. Girl, your ideas are stupid. Who do you think you are? Like, you're too ghetto. You're too loud. You're not enough. You're not pretty enough, skinny enough, thick enough. Like, you're like, hold on now. I woke up trying to do the do. I'm excited. But your inner critic is like, no, baby, you're doing too much. You're getting too big for your britches. So I'm going to reel you back in and remind you of where you lack. Remind you how you're not good enough. Well, I'm talking about a day, but I've been struggling with this for the past few weeks. You see, I'm taking huge leaps of faith in my business and in my life. And as I'm trying to, just show up and be present, my inner critic is trying to get me to believe that I am not enough, that no one likes me, that I'm like, how could God use me? I'm too ghetto, too whatever. And so today I decided to grab my journal to dig myself out of that and just tell myself the truth. So I wrote this little letter and I want you to hear it in case you've been struggling with your inner critic too. It says, Jessica, I know you're feeling overwhelmed. You can insert your name, okay? I know you're overwhelmed with trying to get everything in order to launch your stationery business. You're stressed because you feel behind, like you should be further along, that you should already have all the right answers, even though this is your very first time manufacturing and designing your own line. Well, breathe, Jess. Just breathe. Slow down. Put down your phone. Close your eyes, put your hand on your chest and the other on your belly, and just be still. Answer these questions. Where is God leading you? What answers are already within you that you keep trying to outsource? You have the answers, Jessica. You know exactly what to do. This gets to be easy, and it keeps getting easier day by day. This gets to be so much fun. Have fun. Everything is figure it outable. Do it your way, Jessica. You are the boss. You get to make or break the rules. So you know what? After I wrote that letter, I went out and put on some music, grabbed my disco ball because the light was just right, grabbed my good girlfriend L'Oreal's new book, Stop Waiting for Perfect, and a couple of the Calm the Chaos cards, and I just danced and prayed and cried and just decided to pour into myself because I refuse to let my inner critic win. You see, your inner critic is there for a purpose. She's just trying to make sure that you stay safe and that you don't do anything dangerous to jeopardize your safety. The thing is, though, is that your inner critic doesn't know the difference between a saber-toothed tiger coming to attack you and you just starting your own business, your own podcast, or launching that YouTube channel. So sometimes you have to take your tools. My tools right now are just the Calm the Chaos card, my journal, a book that I know that will encourage me and ground me. Sometimes you have to do the work to pull yourself out of that self-doubt, to stop the negative self-talk spiral. And then you have to remind yourself of the truth. You are talented. You are gifted. You are here for a reason. People love your work. When you walk into a room or into a space, you brighten it up. You are capable. Your desires are valid. You are allowed to want what you want. You don't have to dim your light any further. Yes, it can be scary, but you have to learn how to feel the fear and do it anyway. You are being guided. You are being led. Your voice is important. Stop silencing yourself. And of course, your inner critic, she's clever. She knows how to shut that down and be like, but what about this? And what about this? And that's when you have to say, you know what, inner critic, I appreciate you for trying to keep me safe, but I got this. I am smart enough. I have wisdom. I know what I need to do. And then you just have to say, baby, let me drive. I got this. You've been driving for a while, but we're going to move forward and we're going to push past the fear and do it anyway. So that was my little encouragement for the day. I hope that it blesses you. Stay strong and be encouraged, and I'll see you next week.